Here goes the FFFFL Fantasy League recap. This is Adam Spindell, and I'm going to run through the scores and the recap for this week. Well, we're glad to welcome Corey into the league. With David Johnson, Tom Brady, and Mike Evans, and LaShawn McCoy, seems like his deflate-hate team is the one to beat. At least Randy had the courtesy of sucking his first year in the FFFFL. This week, Deflate Hate breezed past Julian's Super Saiyan God Super Saiyans with Rob Gronkowski for Julian posting a big fat 0 against the Jets. That certainly did not help the SGS this week. Julian believes his Super Saiyan God Super Saiyans still have a chance to win it all, just like he believes he hasn't inherited any of my allergies to gluten. Another strong showing this year for Niall and his West St. Paul, or WSP, McCarthy Out of My Cage. This week, WSP McCarthy Out of My Cage sneaked by Kelly's Flaming Unicorns despite Derek Carr's Jekyll and Hyde performance after jamming his pinky by sticking it up another man's ass. Derek Carr jamming his pinky up another man's ass, not Niall. Kelly and her Flaming Unicorns continue to have difficulty putting together a solid week for all her players, but at least she's comfortably camped out in Los Angeles, avoiding yet another Minnesota winter. Very proud of my son Henry and his team, the Fourth Reich. His grandfather spent 4 years fighting the Nazis in World War II, and now his grandson named his team after the totalitarian regime that murdered 6 million of his kinfolk. The Fourth Reich looks powerful with Hitler, Himmler, and Goebbels, and my poor battling swans, currently in a nosedive, were no match for Henry's goose-stepping bastards. When you hear the word smegma, you can't help but associate it with Eli Sanchez. Eli's Super Smegma Brigade, boosted by a surprise performance from Emmanuel Sanders, conquered Randy's San Diego Harambees. I don't know if I just said something derogatory. Anyway, the Harambees had subpar performances from Julio Jones and Dez Bryant, and a good performance from Deshaun Jackson, but Senor Jackson was on the bench. Max Shattugs, the Niall Nelsie Hopkinses, easily handled Chris Boltina's The Life of Nwanda with huge performances from Cam Newton, Mark Ingram, and Odell Beckham Jr. The Life of Nwanda enjoyed a great performance from Antonio Brown, but that was about it. Chris offered me a trade in which I was giving him LeGarrette Blount, Matt Forte, and Andrew Luck for a bag of sour cream and onion potato chips. But as the chips were not ruffled, I had no interest. Dennis's, the Demogorgskins, powered by Kirk Cousins' 30 points, rolled past the hapless Jacobs Andrews truck. Andrew Truck looks like the favorite for the T-Jack Trophy, but it's still early. Not to pile on, but Jacobs Andrew Truck's bench outscored his team, earning Andrew Truck the shame of the week. That's all for this week. This is Adam Spindell, owner of the West St. Paul Battling Swans, signing off.